Kofi nti Akosua se wa picnic no oba ase mummisa se enyum ban na Kofi nti boy enra uko stage ho no na Ghana fo nyina hwese obebo wan kasa wonyom Kofi nti enra uko stage ye na Ghana fo ye hwese obebo wan kasa wonyom but rather that the Lumba nyom e na uko bobo ne ho na wan kasa wonyom won Kofi nti wan kasa wonyom he ne wo
Aha Ghana Info TV so any da woni ebo channel so metro sadare o ma na subscribe e dey amina fin so akeki notification bell no se basa na update bia no wo na wudi kan ya wonsa ebeke bi Ghana Info ye ne etu ye ho so se ye din sempa ensem de ensema ne kuro no bi na bring na no ye de bi e ba beda mo ensem de ya na e bede na ya na trend pan e social media no so ne so no kreben eni wom Ghana Info de no kre no ene bebre mo abrenya sanse adwene yadofo eni ahyefo ho pa na ene video bi e trend yankwa eni nkohye bi mbrane ba ya we ya adwene afa ho
so abusiafo midin edi Mr. Bossman obetimi afre me Uncle Bossman ana say the Bossman me se me de many mere obi na me din tro agu bi so asema me bekan efa Kofi nti ho Kofi nti many mere na me din tro agu so if you say Kofi nti on che me bibia ho e wa brabom bibia ni ho a Kofi nti o che me ho e wa brabom enti me Mr. Bossman mani emro na mo me ka no kware ama Ghana fo ahu nipa Kofi nti wo ye Kofi nti started bonyom 1998 obonyom 2 enyum 2 na oboy and there odigi din eye rakia 2000 to 2026 that is 26 years ni Kofi nti omo nyum bi da Kofi nti any hate na de Kofi nti ye say oye obi a odi nipa echi o follow nipa se ukobonyum a na wafa no ode no kwa na ska obinya no na waman percentage na juma a oye no because on hate Kofi nti ntimi stage emmonyom Kofi nti ntimi stage emmonyom because oni enyom a obetimi stage abo enyom no 30 minutes oni sa anyom no se ne nyom ya 3 ana se nyom bi akora ye 2 minutes ana se 2.5 minutes ye fa 3 minutes kora na Kofi nti nyom nyina no be performing nyom no 9 minutes Kofi nti nyom ya 3 se ye hwe Kofi bi ase munim Kofi bi de wowu no owu to eye Kofi nti enai so Kofi buache ya ye friend Kofi bi owu to eye Kofi eye friend say Kofi nti nai so obi a onim story bi obeka no kre atrem if say na odinachi a one no koye show and in the hotel room no yare kan no nti yare kan no na obi a owo ne nchen eye Kofi nti enti Kofi bi ewu to Kofi nti nai so mumisa asem wo obi a onim story ne bi obeka atrem eye ya ye nua eye legend eye musician ya ye friend no Kofi bi that is Kofi buache owu to Kofi nti nai so Kofi nti obi so a oyusu Kofi nti pa baako eye oforiamponsa so no oyusu Kofi nti okoba bi a na wafa no na wakoback no nti owia na wapesika kakra na odi ama Kofi nti that the Lumba nso ye nyina ye hu ye okoba bi a na wafa Kofi nti na odi na dinachi okoba na wapesika kakra na odi ama no enti ye kase Kofi nti nya musician Kofi nti enye musician abeka kire me say enne obefa ha obete say yabo Kofi nti nyom enyom abo ne rakia year 2000 no se wonte nyom no obi a Kofi nti ewo viewers chair no the whole Ghana eye music industry no obi a Kofi nti ewo viewers chair no eye friends saying achi parago eye patapanu nyina omo up patapanu ndasoro baby patapade so wonyom ono ko timi stage Ghana ni ben na hu se Kofi nti nko stage a obo ne nyom da wa ofisa wa hu se Kofi nti nko stage ya obo no ankasa Kofi nti nyom no pajansa wo soro me se Kofi nti nya musician Kofi nti yo obi ko ba bia na wafa no de na dinachi Kofi nti ne nyom a ebeduru 4 na ono ko timi stage sa obo nyom odidi amanfo achi na omo de no kwa na wa back omo na omo pesika kakra na odi ama no ti Kofi nti onye obia Kofi nti onye obia eya yi che na ehyew no na Ghana fo hu se de utisitiye Kofi nti me se eche na ehyew no wa hyeche from there 20 years ni da bia eche ehye uti so ye premani a kotoki na ko plant uti no Kofi nti me se officer ye premani a kotoki na ko plant uti no uti ho a tro te say eya hwehwe no because of that intino the bia wo hyeche Ghana ni ben na say what 20 years ago who say Kofi nti en hyeche da from 2000 up to now 26 years Kofi nti the bia wo de che akata uti me say to wo che no na Ghana fo hu the rare Kofi nti no to wo che na ehye no na Ghana fo hu the rare Kofi nti one hate onya musician udi di amanfo achi na omo pesika uko back omo a na omo pesika amaw Kofi nti Akosua Serwaa picnic no oba ase mummisa se enyum ban na Kofi nti boye Ghana fo mitu mra na ma kire ni sie mummisa Kofi nti se oso ye musician o wonyum a enka musician de omo ba ho no bia bo no ankasa nyum nipa na Francis obi nimba ho no obo no ankasa ne nyum eye daughters of glory omo bo mo ankasa nyum ena eye one lady mi refinidi ono bo no ankasa nyum Kofi nti ada na wankasa wan mo nyum ena akobo da de Lumba nyum onya musician one nyum one hate onya musician but o force ho edo ho kwahye industry num Kofi nti onkwa wutimi stage ba bia wo wiase mmonyum because wonyum ya 3 kura na se nyum bia kura ye 3 minutes ampacho ubo nyum 9 minutes a woni nyum biem Kofi nti ubo nyum 9 minutes woni enyum nti ye ka musicians a you free me say e channel show no to channel free uti na Ghana fo hu the rare Kofi nti Kofi nti e channel wa hye no be ye 26 years ni no ye channel free uti na Ghana fo hu the rare Kofi nti se officer ye premani na ojo hu dia kotoki na ko plant uti no Kofi nti kotoki uyi be 4,000 pounds a ubetimi akọ plant uti no kama e wotoki nti ko plant uti no na wanya se da bia eche saa eye ayi na beto otrim ye kan sen cancer e na beto otrim because uti no emframa entimi nwura uti na se nti se wanya se wo hye eche 24/7 na cancer e na beto otrim you who free sa position na person o kwhye se oye musician no because Kofi nti onye musician enyuma wa boni wiase na ye miensa medical ka me say Kofi bi ewuto wo nan so me boa brabonten na be ka se ye boa Kofi bi Kofi buache ewuto Kofi nti nan so ko na wudi nachi na okoye show no fa se ko back no sa na da de Lumba so okoba bi anu afro se ko back no nipa wo ta di nachi pa ba ko eye ofuri amponsa ono so yusu na wo ye musician a enka hwan na be yusu musician ban ana wahu so wo Ghana obi akoba bi ofra na odi nachi musician ban na wo Ghana obi etu kwan ofra se bra na odi nachi no musician bia ni Ghana o yesa eje se wo ana opesa wo do hu ko wurom but you can write songs untimi nchiro nyom adwena ye de chiro nyom no Kofi nti you don't have that mind unne sa adwena ye de chiro nyom no nti de wo yere say udi amanfo achi na wo back omo na omo apɛ social kakra na omo di aman enra uko stage ho no na Ghana fo nyina hwese wo bɛbɔ wankasa wonyom Kofi nti enra uko stage ye na Ghana fo ye hwese wo bɛbɔ wankasa wonyom but rather that the Lumba nyom na wo kɔbɔ ne ho na wankasa wonyom wai Kofi nti wankasa wonyom he ne wo eya manipa hu sade wo sitie na obi ahu mobo Kofi nti uri na mo hu kyerɛw mia mitimu se Kofi nti wo sika sem wo fam hu kyerɛw mitimi hu enu nti na obi aso wo nsa ba bia na ode wo kɔ enu nti na obi aso wo nsa da bia na ode wo kɔ wo sika sem wo fam
there was some question bisa e di nti na papa sika so mbe ye ni match no okay Yes. The entire of the seekers obey the match in the entire. What can I mean?
Not or say reason here on person we no match it was because na that Lumba mano a big treasures na a bin so passport ewu into omuntimi mbe ye no in enuntina na amode command
right me the man shebio me ye we dey that shebi but some quality by
me pacho pede hu ye ndi akwala ba kokre ntimi amma ho
I am so papa see I shuffle I was so kind of clear and the more reason to me ye so ye hu kra no ho that's what did throw na as a passport no nya nyi oh say you know me me na so be ba me na ye ba say so ma wo papa ma me no in fact me hwa na me hu kakra bi na me wa ma no in fact papa see wa ha ma me no ha ma me pa because anko yi ma me no me hwe ni pa ba ye ni pa amma any canopy boy but so wo ya de pa na umma o ba ko kura me di wachi it dey emphasize celebration of Akosua Serwaa na wo ye celebrate Akosua Serwaa celebration na obo ba ko kura ent me di wachi wo e na manfo hu ye no oba ba ko kura ndi wachi ina won ko anam no wa ye mbobo na pra wo bra nyina enye on ban tina wo bra so man ti o na se na sia wo na sia na wo na wo se wo pe bibi di akọ Germany ho wo dey na wo twe na mo ye no anyway na mo ye no dey na officer de kọ Germany ho ba accept wo dey say ya dey na mo ye efe bi eye o mo e ba chi o mo ya nche mo so an dey me dey nyem dey back case but o mo ye so mo ya dey obi ye bi da na mo ya dey mo ma me luku be ha me pese me boy kese nyokra ani guasi aba papa si ayi efe say grandpa man na mo so no enye su papa o si ne ma guasi o so a mistake but o ko ba fa so ba but in Kenya late onu asi attention onu woni no ho onu wo kan nsem e ba out e say why o di wonye enti suna wo su no enye Lumba di no wo su ne wura ho papa e wo kokko oba bo ntia no be yes in fact o so a mistake amwaka amyate na we
na ofaya won say ya na ye kanu ama na look as if say mama Akosua Serwaa ye innocent to me. If you should ask me, I don't see her like that. Once I know you see a shifty blame, no the map papa she and the people around her. But everything else, Mama Akosua Serwaa is enjoying everything that is going on, and she is part of everything that is going on.
Yeah, but
she's also the brain behind it. Let's not just let them. Let's not make her look innocent because Mama Akosua Serwaa is over 60 years, and you can't tell me say as a grown up 60 years woman, no. And the drew this level. The first, I'm sure the last one cry 20 or about 20. No, she doesn't know what she's doing, and that Papa she and then Mommy Jean and the people around her that are pushing her. She knows exactly what she's doing because looking at it clearly, Mommy Akosua Serwaa nimse oni that Lumba wawariye. And that's Nikuna Wupa. I'm not sure say this act and everything because say Okunenia Utimi two schedules now you are picking the money, you go on stage and you are greeting people here and there. And this is not the first time she's doing it. In a person money looking as if say no you're innocent na Kofi na. No. I don't want to. I don't mean
the excessive okaho. Name plan on the fire in the so be a woman against the NCC and the baby. Papa Sika, because on the adrenaline, so I said, begin to know himself. I can't hear some kind of but the main fans are. And to all take chance video ABB, all the machine. And almost draw plan, Papa Sika, home doors, I didn't say quite before swap. Once also, Kofi also was a baby car said, it could be a Nessa mate, no, but she was one chassis. Oh, the mission. Oh, my gosh,
na papa she or na say na we dey say we dey because some way dey would
Hey,
Nana, I don't
now
know.
I went to see them. The person and I might be side. I did some crane.
Talking about what you're crying when in you. Oh, be black.
Because offer you. Bema sell cranny moon inside and sissy. And they sell a cranny comb. Like I understand what's all this about.
Oh, what dear, even though
Rebecca said, Baba, she is just being a good friend. But no. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Oba kuna fo ani kuna bu. Hey, are you
kidding? Your friend said, Ebia, Nenka said, the friend said, Escra, the friend Sacra. We are not collecting man and collar. Who to me because so Papa Penny way, who Papa Penny way, the crown on the now sounding sunny and baby infants. Oh, na my phone was always
into offer your anything or Bonina or no before for so years started. And can do things the people on social media are going to take it lightly and make it look at
well, be Mr. Rahel.
Oh, yeah, it's okay.
Happy in
Ben, hold on, Ben, but hold on for me a second. Now, me tell the offer your ekan.
Although when I make us say, I saw now, but yes, any fun and can occur. With a woman shepherd, woman shabby. A two is auto bony, a woman who crying. And my baby master Musa, with a man can occur.
Ghana Hanum any Asante memory mono. Is that what actually happened? Because meaning say Oba could afford the year assigning a man penny for and as a man to a social or dog even the police are guarding the crown or your bar. It's that this particular Yama
Musa. Papa she on your papa. I'm so happy, mamma. No, because be mamma. I don't know what the dear. Me take a son in the age. Papa she.
Anti as a bush of phone to Moshe say or that Lumba yeri. Our dinner jahona. Papa she inside Danny Conan inside Danny Sissy or Bar Nikune with 777. I don't know where. Oh, kind of crap.
Wait there. You here will be as or be interpret your mouth. They can come and deny, but as women as we are, we know. I mean, how dare you? Tell me, former boss, right? With free, say consoling, consoling now. Must you be all over, like uttering like that? No breathing space, uttering. And the funny thing is, the woman doesn't seem bothered. If it is me, you can see from a body language, say, "Masa, I'm impeded, you know." But wait there, she doesn't seem bothered.
And Obibeka say or ya down for Papa, she not down for ni Mammy Akosua say one, I say not down for ni that Lumba because at this point I don't understand.
No, Papa, she not down for Lumba. No, someone on a quala was my down for because nature picture. He not down for or in a quala. And to know for the that's all you woman. What do you mean?
Do we allow anybody to come into Mammy Akosua West space or allow or Barbie crowd to come and like seriously? I don't understand.
The one who I want to be shocked with I know. I did a quality, you know. I did a way and your crowd. Obi, what was also so much. I don't know. Make us. I don't know. I'm on phone kind of crap. So I kind of crap. What if you buy me? You know. Share my oh, difference room. Oh, I'm not for cinema. Maybe I got never chat. I mean, in a table chat, but only one only. Wait, the Yabro Chilla cross some cry. No, so you know, so you. Alan Pessom mechanism. Alan Pessom mechanism. When Andrew Alan Pessom, because I did original obey. I don't obey. I didn't obey. I said, I said, almost what they call Germany. What do we call Germany? Body no way. So no, and that's just open now. A moment there. And I can watch the cry. Say we will be asked white. I prefer to go. I want to white when I'm we wife at the show. On the young picture, Lumba picture, be out. Who be our body be our one. And those who do we call Germany, no, the call Germany say, oh, yeah, then concentrate or bed there and asset the other way out of Germany. One would your monk, one would your monk. You and I, I'm sorry.
Mammy, Mammy, Akosua Serwaa say dead Lumba wu. Obi a osoma no man call o ma saase e wo koma se so ya papa shi. Obi a osma no emane de cameras ko twitwa that Lumba. Nensa sene na japade was Papa Shi. Omu fie na ewo ayi taifa ni ade nyina no Papa Shi konko no so okoje rent. Papa Shi kroya. Papa Shi kroya na beka kire ye se okasama maame Akosua. Na ni nua ekasama maame Akosua Serwaa. Okay. Yet one man na maame Brempoma kantam ene ekwa ahemfie. Omo ka asem no Papa Shi efre hene ba ko no ne hene ne wura dem for 45 minutes.
Yes.
Papa Shi kroya pie ba no asem obeka ene se omo nka asem ne ye na maame Akosua Serwaa ntimi modo bronye nyekuna ne bi. Enye sa enkrata bi ode kwaji Lumba ho insurance na onye den.
Exactly.
Odi nyabotre na china chire na hwa asem weye. Maame Brempoma bae no nya Papa Shi no ekasama no. Maame Brempoma Papa Shi kasama maame Brempoma nti senka obi obetuma so no mu de eye maame Brempoma. Nkenye maame Akosua Serwaa. Na eneyi no ubehunu se every time bia maame Akosua Serwaa be free abrochiro beba no se ofroka Papa Shi se omukwa ahemfia ba bia nipa okuta nensa obi a okuta na bati Papa Shi na anu ya maame Akosua Serwaa free abrochire bae ona nipa na otwika maame Akosua Serwaa free
Papa Shi.
Papa Shi. Papa we ya na ko organize crusade. Wamfa Yesu picture nko. Crusade na chi na picture na ebo hono no hwan.
Akosua Serwaa.
Maame Akosua Serwaa. Ya ko court. Na anu ya. Ye pre free court dem na bloggers. Ye te papa bia na o ka se on be celebrate Maame Akosua Serwaa. Mpacho sa voice muti free wan no.
Papa Shi.
Papa Shi.
Okay. The motive na enyoma miensa. One. Okwa infiro wadi kan ka kire se omo insurance bi omo kwaji wo abrochire. Maame Akosua Serwaa o magana no na onam ne japade so a otwitwa pictures. Eno kire se ni interest e wa japade mu.
Yeah.
Lastly, some be kai atim legal wise for no omo sendi sika. First na ekosi obi so. Obi ko bie momo. Ede maame Akosua Serwaa din to so no no ankasa so de ni din eto so saa momo na mo bie ye no ni pa obi ye.
Papa Shi.
Yeah, Papa Shi.
Me wo ne book was here my children said a friend never want to have Papa Shi. Because matana si ahwe ne oma we nyina ma hu say one that Lumba japade nyina na ni bre.
Yes.
True.
Se maame Akosua Serwaa nsaka bia obenya bi ewom. The first one is DLFM and the DLTV.
Yeah. Alex me o chame wa intino.
Me da say. Two. Momo na omubie ye no. Oba kai say team legal wife for send sika bi ma papa bi a mo se papa ne di ye mpa chomo kai ni po mo send man.
Papa Shi.
Na so bi agi momo. Sana na na sie no bi agi momo.
Papa Shi.
Moba kai say first press conference am ye team legal wife. Uni nipa na ogina mu pa.
Papa Shi.
Obia maame Akosua Serwaa te Germany na ne passport mienu aduru Ghana. Uni nipa na okuta sa passport no.
Papa Shi.
Sawa he. Nana hema. Right.
Me fa ko class an kan ho. Ghana marriage certificate no o me ne kaka so Papa Shi ne ko ye bai.
Ye call court to crown no ka kire say ono Kofi akofa marriage certificate court bisa no. Eno kofa bai. Na
Les ba ko so yesi ayi Kumase ahemfo no. Kumase ahemfo no ne abusia penin kasa o set date no. Maame Akosua Brempoma ate ase. Na Papa Shi ya de ne fa abonten a few minutes. Osan ba back was one ate ase. no
match dating. Papa she the back on court down move.
Yes.
He was the one that actually said this particular thing.
Na ye nim da say.
Mr. Les me patcho as much help so person o try say property ni ade no ba ko na me kan na AI mi no me yi mfrim eno na eye ne ground da o de be possess property ni ade ni na properties
na hema na etie wo be je di say na mama Akosua say wa ma Ghana no uni nipa ko je car free despite all.
Papa she.
Papa she.
Papa she. That's all.
Emma musika, uni musika no nipa ekosi ne so.
Papa she.
Papa she kroya.
Da ye ko Kumase, papa bi gina bonten ka say ye ne emma so 13th no mo de ko eda bi 14th March. Uni nipa ko check that date no.
Papa she.
Omo ka so mo go see billboard kese pa wo Kumase. Uni nipa ko see za billboard no.
Papa she.
Na wa hell. The problem will be a navigate ade ni nyina no. Papa she.
Yes.
Na diama na yehu ame me de pa ne se. Sa wa hell. Se omo bu ye mpanfo nyina omo de omo nyina atem. Ye hemfo omo disrespect omo. Ye busu ye panyi omo se omo tu no. Omo si abusu ye panyi foforo ewo ayi funeral grounds. Na omo aye bibia wie the last part a woman ya dru sesia ne say omo violate a court injunction.
Yeah.
So I have 10 pages of what the mami bi ade we nkyere mo. What's a mo kasa tie mo mfa nkyem you. Na mo kasa na ma ye din no ya na me hwe ade bi nti. Amefa document bi nkyere. Na ochena I prepare documents bi ne na sefo. Na Ghana be the brutal na da bia me kan crofo ntiase afi na mo be hu de ntra e ka se Ghana e be the brutal no because over leti quarter enya busu panya asem bia mu debi one move from that end the wadru so na de woni ayi court e na ebedi so hell omo lawyer no e be gina bonten ka kire se ade e course no enye injunction a e me wonwa pa so hell she document away. But
yeah, let me expand your this thing.
But ye DL no ne sikasem no free ho na ye be mankrofo bi showdown.
Okay.
No ye nsha de o.
But is it okay?
Yes. David I was so over type na I had like a crana.
But yes, and I'm a real Kofi she type it back.
But your document we could tell me about how many pages? Sorry, 10 pages.
10, yes.
Now we a court ruling. Mama Akosua Serwaa Abusua Penny versus Mama Akosua Serwaa. Oshe ruling so or see on the 25th day of March 2026 before her ladyship Justice Alima El Alawa Abdel Basit judge ni dino no we court no ruling na eba about the Abusua Penny beka ye nyina mo fa ncheme na 10 pages per and what we know and after we know almost lawyer know a copy of all this as an OP court no dana be that interview na the AC court no na judge na nya daje atwuru ni nyina na odi amom so why yo bibie ba bi ba ko pe no wakan but we den conclusion or say thou, upon consideration of the process of fair filed and the court opens, that as between the plaintiff who sued as the head of family and the defendants, there are obviously serious questions to be tried in respect of the customary law of the parties which require preserving the status quo, preventing the final determination of this suit. I am guided by I'm guided that the fact that the grant or refusal of an interlocutory injunction is discretionary and must be exercised judicially, fairly and candidly, taking the settled principle into account. In the circumstances, therefore, in the exercise of my discretion, I hold that equities favoring the granting the instant application and same in accordingly granted. Brofu, favoring granting the instant application and same in accordingly granted. The defendants, their agents, assigned, privates, and anyone claiming through them are hereby restrained from holding any event in relation to the late Charles Kojo Fosu, aka Lumba, pending the final determination of this suit. Serwaa, you can't say baby. Now, when a man says, consequentially, the court orders the plaintiff pursuant to Order 25, Rule 9 of CI 47, to give an undertaking to pay any damages that the defendants may suffer as a result of the grant of the application, if it is additionally, or say if it is turns out in the end that the plaintiff was not entitled to this order. Serwaa, adie we mienu na judge ne kasa wa grant injunction na yentwen se bibia si su biema. Serwaa, yenya nkrofo we den nti se we na manya bia nkan a se we kura na manya bia nkan. Serwaa, na me nkom ya nkasa me page so kura na me mfa TikTok de na kura nkyerɛw. Serwaa, ayi na nkasa ni o injunction on pacho seal ben ye. Sorry, pacho Timeka.
Pacho a high court, yes.
High court. Now I need to send me a woman ye. A 2 pages document. Eba. I didn't want to go to the other. Sorry, Adi. Judge, I can have street. What can I say hereby? The defendants, their agents, assigned, pivots, or anyone claiming through them are hereby restrained from holding any event in relation to the late Charles Kojo Fosu. Serwaa, and can the same. The problem has been 1, Papa Shi, 2, their legal parties did not advise them.
Okay, Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex, just give me 1 minute.
Yes.
Look at this. Yes, Bisa say if a court gives a restraining order, okay. What does it mean if a court says restrain from somebody and I said the court is giving a restraining order? It says that in Ghana, when a court issues a restraining order, often referred to as a protection order in domestic cases, it is legally binding directive. It's a legally binding directive prohibiting a person, the respondent. Someone say you can respondent. The respondent were the 5 people, the 4 people. It says that it is a legally binding directive prohibiting a person, the respondent, from carrying out specific actions against another person, the applicant, or the entering specific places. And when you look at what this one is saying, okay, it says, okay, so let me look at this. What is a restraining or protection, or what does a restraining or protection order does? I think that the first one even explains it all. I don't want to even go deep into it, but it says the latter part of it, duration and types. an emergency order issued immediately after ex parte, meaning without the other party present. That lasts for up to 3 months whilst investigations are ongoing. Final order granted after a full hearing usually lasts up to 12 months in the first instance, though it can be extended. So it tells you that if court restraining order a time limit, okay, a time limiter after no betimi adiaye bibi, and so say court amao restrain from an activity, not a day or two after it you go doing almost the same thing, and then you feel say because you have just said I'm changing the name to celebrating unity, you feel say yeah, that is what the court says. Court says it says that consequence of violating the order. Violating a court order protection order in Ghana is a criminal offense. The consequences include 1. Arrest. Police can arrest the person without a warrant. Mr. Alex, police can arrest the person without a warrant if they have reasonable cause to believe the order has been broken.
Yesterday, it could have been chaotic. The guys were on the ground. It could have been very chaotic. One, there were land guards, and our people were not going to back down. And I'm telling you.
Let's just leave it there, Mr. Alex. Number 2, fines or prison. A violator can face a fine ranging from 5 to 100,000 penalty unit or imprisonment for up to 3 years, or both. You can either be fined or imprisoned, or you can be fined and imprisoned at the same time. Okay, that is what the court way is saying.
The date was 29th and 28th. Nothing changed about the date. 2.
Okay.
The musicians that they purportedly said, Ombabetonyum, Daughters of Glorious Jesus.
Bernardi, he was already here, he will come soon. Mr. Alex Pacho, go on.
And Kofona na Omodi Omoko as musicians, they all performed as planned. The cloth, na Oma plan is on be yusu, the same cloth and Omoye. Some for now they were restrained from that program. No, they all appeared on that ground. In the presence of court, Omu pie na Omu kachere say ebe baso. Na court ntimi ensesa saade no Omu ko celebrate maami Akosua Serwaa. At that time, a court jante no. Why you adwen say you push and you do it. So well, team legal wives. One ever Crawford said they are going to do it, and the only thing that changed about the program, they say, almost Mami Akosua Serwaa. Yemisa and Tumano, dear logo neda mana. And Tumana de from Muninano was injuncted. It was part of it. And the other no man chant to my fofro with Mami Akosua Serwaa. Na and Tumana from Monano de be dear no de. So but you know when he answer. At this point, they have violated a court injunction. And there's contempt. Once there's contempt, it's not about Abusua Penny, it's not about none of us, it's about the law. And the law must take its course, period.
Okay, thank you. In such an order, if such an order is issued against someone, they must comply immediately to avoid arrest or criminal charges. And so we'll leave it here. I think that the rest lies with the court. And I know, say, with time, let's see what actually transpired. Makacha must say, the reason why we talk about Mami Akosua Serwaa most of the time is that everything that is going on is centered around her and her people. And you know, we cannot talk about anybody else in this Lumba's issue than talk about Mami Akosua Serwaa and the people around her and things that they are doing. And to say, yeah, come on, some not so baby, not for we are being biased. You are at this side and you are this and you are that, then you don't even know what you're talking about, because at this point, Odo Bruni and her people, her family, or anybody has not done anything. They've not come out to say anything. They've not done anything. It is always Mami Akosua Serwaa and the people around her that are always acting. Until in every case, no, a young woman for Rebecca. Offer
Mama. Wow, what you mean?
Yes.
Anyway, I was a penny fans now. So I can't stand the show when I'm calling her or I don't know why. And I don't know ask me was a penny.
Oh, and now was a penny.
You can't not crack on a flop crown. I'm not a sabotage and a balance. I busy. No pitching then they tell me. No pitching then they. But do okay? What's up with you? I'm calling you back. Have your life, but
It's all right. What about me to send me preach you?
preaching they say at the fact. Do preach and you want it. And they are the fact. But okay, if you are fine. Now the question I said no, shall I hear this? To also cut the same to already one day already police by after them. So I do with my if you want to now after you if you are okay, now I am not because you know me and from baby no so I guess I'm here. Obi ahu de kosi ye. Almost some don't be idea being see that. There was a penny you born in a year now, in a year, tan. The particular be even though she didn't get your buyer, a Shanty Regional Minister buyer, just fight the buyer, cocoa thing, I say cocoa thing, only I don't know buyer. 24 buyer, MP4 buyer, ND4 buyer. Oh, she still almost said to be anyway, some of the also the one you teach to Hopsa Doye. What's that there? In the vine. It's your dear with your course. But I'm not saying you don't fast, but I saw me here. Come on, ya more man, ya. Come back, say, you be a Ghpagetv, you be a Ghpagetv. It's in the diversity. I hear the idea. You know, I found the car. And we are due. Ready on the Ghpagetv.
I need a team for and a year. I am picking up about 20. 1 minute. Is that right?
Mr. Alex, 20 the doors because we are not done and we have a lot to talk about.
And I am picking.
And Yama, you want some cano a doors. And Mr. Alex, me patch up before the people leaving come. Let me address this. The people that have come out and then are typing and are obi bleeding. I'm sure say you are the ones that are bleeding because I don't understand. This is our platform and we have decided to talk about issues. If you feel say you are not bleeding, why are you the one coming to type you are bleeding? Because if precisely you are the ones that are bleeding, because I think say if the topic is not about you and I say and I say what the platform is talking about, it's not something that is palatable to you. Why are you coming to comment in the first place?
That will help. My main fast someone to judge. That will help. Kofi patch over actually say among the police assembliana Lumba yere any new animal ye bushing ourselves. That will help. We are not going to listen to anything. I'm just declaring it over here. We are not in TUP. The law is going to take its course. That's it.
Because what your celebration of life, and nobody stopped you from doing whatever you wanted to do. You have done it. I don't know about typing. I have seen a lot of people type that thing in the comment section. Me Pacho, is it that you just want us to block you? And I say because the moment you type that thing, you should know so automatically you are blocked. Why would you come and say why are people bleeding? If you are not the ones that are bleeding, by now I feel say you should be tired and be resting and be happy. And what are you even doing on platforms? Go and enjoy your.
Yeah, to say Kofi will be too quiet watching. Yeah, they say in country. Emrana nebeshe nemre muna kansem. Is that Germany a German so we. I'm just going to say it. I say we.
All right.
Let it.
I was for me, Pacho. Mr. Alex, Mommy Brimpoma granted an interview. I would want us to play that interview, talk about it, and then from then, Pacho, they will allow the guests to come in. I think I really want to listen to what she actually said in the interview. Pacho, But let's move the likes to 700k. Why Pamucho? Let's all move the likes to 700k. Okay. Let's move the likes to 700k.
Why? 1 minute.
All right. I know, sir, a lot of people have requested. I was from Pacho requested your chair. Please kindly come back and then request again, okay? Pacho. Keye, thank you, my love. Pacho, please kindly come back and request again. So that we're in the best show, okay?
1 minute, Yanko.